तत्परम्पर्याय विद्महे ज्ञानलिङ्गेश्वराय धीमहि तन्नो गुरुः प्रचोदयात्। ॐ योगमश्री डॉक्टर स्वामी गीतानंद गिरि गुरु महाराज की जय। नमस्ते, स्वागतम, vanakkam. Today I thought that we will combine a few of the different practices we have been working on and experience a bit more of the practices. I've been explaining them a lot. So I thought let's do a bit more today than talking about it. I also later on have a session a couple of hours later. I think it's at 11 a.m. the UK time with Kalavati on the Om Yoga Studio Facebook page, where I'll be talking quite extensively about relevance of the yogic teachings of the rishis in modern times. So I thought let's keep it more for a few practices. Fine. Okay. Let's start shaking your right hand. Give a nice shake. We want a good shake. A nice shake. Then your left hand. And then both hands. Giving a nice shake. Okay. Then your head a bit. Shaking your head a bit. Your whole body. Giving your whole body a nice shake. Your head. Then bringing the hands down. Bringing them up. Over the head. To your right. Right. To your left. Up. Nice shake. Down. To your right. To your left. Let's kick the legs a little bit. Giving a nice kicking action. Shaking and kicking on the same side. Shaking and kicking. Your right side, right upper lower limb. Left upper lower limb. Now let's cross it. Right upper limb, left lower limb, left upper limb, right lower limb. A nice crisscross. Giving a nice shake. Giving a good shake. Moca shake. Shaking up, shaking all around. Cleaning up your pranamaya kosha if there are any Pranic cobwebs. Nice fast shake, as fast as possible. Shake, 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 shake. Catch hold of all the tension. And throw it out consciously. Let's perform a few rounds of the Ha, Kara. So we'll be jumping with the hands to the side, to the front and up. Okay, and then the right, left. Ready? If you have any issues that prevent you from jumping, you could just step. No issues. Breathe in, out. Ha! 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 Now the right. Ha! 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 Now the left. Ha! 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 And now ending with both again. Ha! 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 Okay? The ha giving a nice sense of waking us up, getting us moving a bit, getting out of the lethargy, the tamasika guna, which is very predominant in the morning. Let's do a few rounds of the Nada Bhavana Shuddhi Kriya, okay? We haven't done it for some time. ha, 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 ho, 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 he, me, 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 thee, 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 po, 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 ha, 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 ho, 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 he, me, 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 they, po, 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 ha, 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 ho, 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 he, me, they, po, 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 po. And that way we kick everything out, get everything out of our system. Let's now perform the Moca Bhastrika. Take sitting in Vajrasana or any sitting posture that is more comfortable for you. Breathing in, low, mid, high, and then blasting out. Lifting the head in the birthing process and lifting up as you breathe in. Again, lifting the head in the birthing process, breathing in as you come up. Stay down in the Dharmic Asana for a few seconds. When ready, start to lift the head at the birthing process, breathing in, coming up, and then going into the back bending balance to that, the Viloma concept, going back into the Supta Vajra. Coming back up and coming back to the Vajrasana, the Moca Bhastrika with the Dharmic Asana and Supta Vajra. When we do the Dharmic Asana, it is a loma. Whenever you compress the abdomen and you bend forward, it is a loma. And whenever you back bend, opening up the chest, it's a viloma. So there's that loma, viloma concept, which is why whenever possible, we should do a forward bending before a backward bending. There are a few exceptions, but remember the exceptions are always exceptional. So exceptions are not the normal, okay? So what we have to remember is that, I remember in biology, there's a very beautiful statement. And in biology, there's a statement that says, all enzymes, enzymes are the catalysts that enable reactions to happen, and we have a lot of enzymes in the body. All enzymes are proteins, but all proteins are not enzymes. This is like a rule of biology. And in biology, whatever they say is that there's a rule, but there's always an exception to the rule. So every rule that is there has an exception, and there's an exception to that rule too. This is the type of situation we have. So exceptional situations are different. Like what happens is when people, especially the young kids, are doing, the very acrobatic yogasanas. We like to call it yoga sport, or nowadays the new term is coming, yogasana sport, where it is like a sporting activity. Okay, so it is a sporting activity, and it enables the youth to come into yoga. But it's not the whole of yoga, but it's one small limb. And Swamiji supported the yoga sport movement because it is a good way to get the youth interested in yoga. But always what we have maintained in our work is that it is only an entry point. It is not the end point. But when the children are doing these asanas, they do some very intense backbending asanas. Where you go into the chakra asana, the purna chakra, the paripurna chakra, asanas called dimba asana, where you backbend and it's as if you're doing a forward bend, the what we call hastapada or uttanasana in some traditions. They do it the reverse. And it's quite amazing actually. You don't know what is the front side and the back side of the body. So after doing such extreme back bends, normally we suggest to the children to definitely do a forward bend to sort of compensate the extreme back bend. So those are situations where what we do is that we do the back bend and then the forward bend. But that is just an exception. The general rule is the forward bend is the loma, so that should precede the back bend, which is the viloma. Because the loma compresses the abdomen. The abdomen is the navel center, and that is the energy of the loma. Okay. Now, what I wanted to do today was let us do a full 3 rounds of the Pranava Pranayama. Because what is happening is that there's a lot of stress going around. And even we have been feeling it and had quite a stuff yesterday come up, and what we have to realize is that it is easy to say that I am wrong and I am so wrong and I'm a failure. These are thoughts that come to us. But what is important to realize is we are at a time in human history where everybody is in a claustrophobic situation. Everybody is stressed out. Everybody is like being attacked from all sides. And so I think we just have to realize that we are in a pressure cooker situation. Okay? So that is why this morning I felt let's do a bit of this letting go for myself as well as for so many of you who have also expressed to me the pressure cooker situations we are all going through. Pranava is a very beautiful way to harmonize. Again, it is the nada. And whenever you use nada or vibration, you are harmonizing, and especially the pranava, you harmonize with the universe itself. So join me as we go through the Pranava Pranayama, sitting in Vajrasana or any posture in which your spine can be erect, bringing your hands into the chin mudra, breathing out, breathing in, low chest. Again, breathing into the low chest. Once more, breathing into the low chest, thinking Let the akara nada vibrations continue for a few moments. The akara nada that harmonizes the lower third of the body, the lower third of the lungs, works on the old primitive reptilian conditioning, works on the sthula sharira, the gross level of our existence. Bringing the hands into Chinmaya Mudra, binding the consciousness, focusing on the mid-chest, breathing out, breathing into the mid-chest, front side back. Again, breathing in. Breathing in. Take a few moments to contemplate the harmony, the vibrations of the mid-chest region, energizing the middle part of the body, working with the mammalian complex, the emotionalities that are there, and working with the subtle aspects of our existence, the Sthula, Sukshma now being worked on, following the Sthula. Bringing your hands now into the Adi Mudra with the thumb in the center and the other fingers around. Focusing on the upper third of the lungs, the Adyam. Breathing out, breathing in. Breathing in. Contemplate the energies you have educed through this practice into the upper third of the lungs, energizing the head and the neck region, working with the human part of our cortical structure of the brain, and enhancing our connectivity to that Karana Sharira, the causal aspects of our existence. Bringing the two Adi Mudras together at the navel, knuckles touching, and now performing the Mahat Yoga Pranayama, where we breathe into lower, mid and upper parts of the lungs, followed by the Akara, Ukara and the Makara. Breathing out, breathing in, low, mid, high. Breathing in, low, mid, high. Breathing in, low, mid, high. Enjoy the beautiful harmonious unity brought about when the lower, middle and upper third of the lungs function together, enabling a coming together of the lower, middle and upper parts of the body, a coming together of the old reptilian and mammalian complexes with the human complex, and the coming together of our experiential awareness of the gross, subtle and causal layers of our existence, the Sthula, Sukshma and Karana Shariras. a beautiful sense of oneness, a beautiful sense of harmonization, wholesomeness manifesting from the performance of the Pranava Pranayama, one of the foundational practices, keystone practices of the Gitananda tradition, where all the concepts associated with the Pranava, the Omkara, the Om, come alive through our own practice and our own experiential awareness. The theory becomes a practice through the Pranava. Relaxing your hands. If there's any tension, just shake them a bit. Keeping the hands in the Adi Mudra and the Brahma Mudra often leads to some tension, and just we throw it out, giving a chance for that tensions to be released. The one very important thing we have to realize when we are doing many of the yoga practices is the subconscious, unconscious tensions. There are a lot of subconscious, unconscious tensions that are there. And what happens is that these tensions, if we are not careful, they are getting stuck in us like old glue. And they become very gooey and gluey and sticky. So what happens is that when we are doing many of the yoga practices, they start to stir up these old tensions. And if we don't know what is happening, the danger is we think, oh, I did this practice and I didn't feel good, so I should not do the practice. This is a common ignorant response. And one has to be very careful, because in modern times where we are all scared about yoga injuries, and there's a lot of emphasis on trauma-sensitive yoga and other things, nobody wants to get anything up. People are scared. And this is one of the very big issues, because if a yoga practice is to really work, it has to address the subconscious, unconscious tensions, these samskaras and vasanas that are so deep within us, that they have to be brought to consciousness and they have to be dealt with. We have to deal with the garbage. We cannot escape it always. We cannot keep on pushing it down. And so when we are doing these practices often, and this is something I've had to learn the hard way, because many of the practices, I thought, okay, these are just practices you do, that's all. And while teaching it, I have many times experienced the situation where the practices actually bring up these old memories that people have to wash out. And if you know that, yes, this is what it is, you can deal with it consciously. It's a chance to consciously clean up. But if we are not careful and we are not conscious about it, we start to think, oh, it makes me feel bad, it makes me feel weird, and so I won't do it. So we have to know whether it is a subconscious, unconscious issue that is being brought up, or whether that practice is actually not suited for you. This requires a lot of viveka and vairagya, which is absent in most of us, right? Lie down in Shavasana for a few moments and let's do 9 rounds of the Savitri Pranayama in the Shavasana, giving a relaxed time for this. So lying down, you can choose to do the Loma Viloma, Anuloma Viloma if you want. I leave it to your choice. Or just you want to lie down in Shavasana, that's also your choice. Breathing out. Breathe in. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hold. 2, 3, 4. In. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hold. 2. I got that a bit mixed up. We start again. In. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hold. 2, 3, 4. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hold, 2, 3, 4. In, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hold, 2, 3, 4. In, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hold, 2, 3, 4. In, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hold, 2, 3, 4. In, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hold, 2, 3, 4. In, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hold, 2, 3, 4. In, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hold, 2, 3, 4. In, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Continue breathing at your own rate and rhythm and enjoy a nice moment of silence, a nice moment of relaxation, a nice moment of contemplation that enables you to attune to your own self, get reconnected with your own self. Enjoy that moment of nishpanda, a moment of relaxation, a moment where you don't have to worry about any of the tensions. Just being connected with yourself, nothing more, nothing less. Enjoy the relaxation. Let that innate connection be strengthened. Let that connectivity be enhanced. Because who better to connect with than our own self? Intra-personal communication with our own self. Let that state be enhanced.